3 tiny orphaned mice left out in the cold to die. No mother, no shelter, only hunger, darkness, and a world that believed they wouldn't survive the night. But this is not a story about giving up. This is a story about courage, hope, and the miracle that saved them. The wind howling, moonlight close-up of 3 trembling mice. Their names were Miro, Lena, and Pip. Barely old enough to walk, they huddled together on the cold barn floor. The door creaked open, letting icy wind sweep inside. Other animals whispered sadly, "Those little mice won't make it till sunrise." And honestly, it seemed true. Pip shivered. "Are we going to die?" he squeaked. Miro wrapped his tiny arms around them. "I don't know," he whispered, "but I'll protect you, I promise." Hours passed. Hunger grew stronger. Then Lena saw something, a warm flicker of light coming from outside the barn. "Look," she squeaked. The 3 mice crawled through a narrow crack and found a small cottage glowing with warm firelight. Under the porch sat a basket, filled with crumbs and seeds. Hope didn't shout. It whispered, and the mice listened. They ate, their tiny bodies warming for the first time all day. Just before dawn, danger returned. A red fox stalked silently toward the porch. The mice froze. Pip whimpered. Lena huddled behind Miro, and Miro, shaking but brave, stepped forward. He was less than an inch tall, yet he stood like a giant. Miro squeaked as if shouting, "Don't touch them, take me if you must." The fox grinned, lowering his head. Suddenly, the cottage door swung open. An old woman stormed out with a broomshoe. "Get away from them." The fox fled into the forest. The old woman looked down at the trembling mice, her face softened. "Oh, you poor little things, you've been left out here all alone." She gently scooped them into her hands and brought them inside. Near the fireplace, she placed them in a tiny cardboard house lined with cotton and tissue. Every morning, she gave them crumbs, fresh water, and whispered softly, "You're safe now." Once left to die, now loved, protected, and home. Miro finally slept without fear. Lena began to play again. Pip grew strong and bold, racing around the house like a spark of joy. The old woman would smile at them and say, "The smallest creatures often have the biggest courage." And she was right. They had survived cold, hunger, darkness, and danger, not because they were strong, but because they never stopped hoping. And sometimes the world sends kindness from the most unexpected places. The 3 orphaned mice curled together by the fire each night, whispering, "We made it." If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe for more heart-touching stories every week. Remember, even the smallest life has a purpose, and even in darkness, hope can lead you home.